All right, so this week we're going to be learning about rainbow colored order, and I thought it'd be really cool to read this book that's all about rainbow colored order. And the name of the book is called Roy G. Biv is Mad at Me Because I Love Pink. Here we go. Genevieve woke up every morning in a pink room tucked in her pink bed with her pink sheets. She would get dressed every morning in her pink dress. She'd tie a matching pink bow in her hair. And of course, she'd wear a pair of cute pink shoes. She loves pink. One rainy day, Genevieve put on her pink polka dot raincoat, matching pink rain boots, and of course, a pink umbrella, and went outside to jump in the puddles. When the rain stopped, she sat on the porch and looked up at the sky. That's when she met Roy G. Biv, and he was mad at her because she loves pink. Roy said to Genevieve, "There are many colors in the spectrum. I think you'd like them if you met them. There's so much more you could do with another hue or two." "Who are you?" she said. "And what business is it to you?" "My name is Roy G. Biv." "That's quite a name. How'd you get a name like that?" Genevieve asked. Roy was proud to say the origins of his name, Roy G. Biv. The colors of the rainbow, the spectrum in the sky. R is for red, O is for orange, Y is for yellow, G is for green, B is for blue, I is for indigo, V is for violet. "What's your name?" "Genevieve," she replied. "Why are you so mad, Roy?" "I am mad because most people forget the beauty of color and only have one favorite. Let me introduce you to a hue or two." "Meet the color red," he said. "Red is the color of beautiful big hearts. It's fiery and passionate and exciting, the most emotionally intense color. It is also the color of love. Red mixed with white is pink, so you should love red, don't you think?" "Indeed, it is a stimulating color, but I prefer pink and no other." "Well, please try orange. Orange is a combination of yellow and red. It's a juicy color named after the fruit. Just like orange juice, it gives you energy and stimulates creative thought. It adds a little spice to everything in life. Isn't that nice?" "Orange is exciting and warm. I do love how it makes me think. But Roy, I still prefer pink." "Yellow is a happy color. Yellow is bright, cheery, and warm. Yellow is an attention getter. It's a color that makes you feel happiness and joy. While yellow is catchy and bright, I still like pink and I don't want to fight." "How about green?" "Green symbolizes nature, and it's in the trees and the growing grass. It is how we want to live. Green is calm and refreshing." "Green does make a pretty scene, but pink is how I dream." "Well, how about blue?" "It's like the sky above and the beautiful blue birds that fly. Blue is calm and serene, like the ocean scene." "Blue is soothing, I must say, but I still like pink anyway." "Indigo is a very deep purple, and it's a color of honor, valor, and purpose. Indigo is like the darkest night sky. It's a mysterious color, I can see, but pink still pleases me." Violet is the last color in my spectrum. It's a softer purple, and it's pretty on flowers and ribbons and bows. It's a beautiful color, you know. Violet is lovely, I agree, she said, but pink is the only color for me. Well, the clouds are clearing and I must go. The colors will all come together to say goodbye, and they hope one day you'll give them a try. As the clouds parted, the rainbow brushed the sky, and it was magnificent. All the flowers perked up and showed their colors, reds and blues and vibrant greens. It was a magical scene. Genevieve cried. I see now, Roy. Thank you for showing me the colors of the world. Now that you've met all the colors, what is your favorite, Genevieve? With a big smile, Genevieve said, I still love pink, as you know, but now I must say my favorite color is rainbow. The end. All right, so now that we talked about rainbow colored order in our book, Roy G. Biv, we are going to start our art project. So you're going to need a few things. If you have watercolors, paints, I'd like you to use watercolors. If you don't have them, that's okay. You can use crayons and it'll look just as beautiful and be just as awesome. So you're going to need, let's see, you're going to need a couple regular pieces of paper, 2 for sure, and you're going to need some crayons if you don't have watercolors, watercolors if you're using watercolors, a paintbrush, a container of some water, and you're going to need a couple things to trace circles. So you'll see about the size that we're looking for, but again, everybody's using different materials, so use what you have, okay? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to trace a turkey body. We're going to be making a turkey with rainbow colored feathers. So we're going to put that over there. Ooh. Let's see, I'm going to use this circle here for my turkey body. And then I'm going to use this cup for my turkey head. I think I'll use this circle right here. Okay, so I forgot my pencil. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to trace our bigger circle like that, and then I'm going to trace my smaller circle. And we're going to color them in brown. Now, you could technically use watercolors for these, or you could use brown paper, okay? But we're going to, if you're using crayon, just going to trace around your circle line, oops, like this. And you're going to color those circles in. So it's okay if you go outside the lines a little bit, because we are actually going to, what do you think we're going to do with these when we're done coloring them? Yeah, we're going to end up cutting them out. We're not going to cut them out today, but we will eventually cut them out. So you're going to color and fill them in with brown. Again, you can use crayons or you could use watercolors. Just be careful if you are using watercolor paints with regular paper. Make sure you don't get your paintbrush too wet, otherwise your paper may get soggy and rip or tear. So be careful with that. You could also do a combination of both. You could do these with crayon, and then you could do your feathers with watercolor. All right, so I colored both of those in, and now I'm gonna put that off to the side, because we won't need that until next week. All right, next up, there's a couple things you can do here. We are going to first start off with painting our paper. So if you have your watercolors, go ahead and get those. And I also have a paper towel just in case I needed that. So for rainbow colored order, we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, okay? So we have 6 different colors that we're gonna end up painting, okay? So I will leave that right there in case you guys wanna be able to see that. And there's a couple options you can do here. So you can either, I am gonna have this template up for you so that you guys can use it if you want to. If you want to print it out, you can. Otherwise, you can hand draw these feathers. You don't have to have 5. I just did 5 here, but they could be bigger and like wider. Everybody's is gonna look a little different, and that's okay. And you're just gonna start at the top of your paper and go down. There's 1. And parents, you're probably gonna want to help with this. Let's just do 5 here. Or I'm sorry, 4. You're probably going to want to help do this part, and then your child can paint. Okay? So we have our 4 feathers drawn. It might even be a good idea to trace over these with black crayon or colored pencil or Sharpie marker if you want. Now, the thing is you can paint first, or you can do these feathers first. So maybe watch through and then decide what works best for you. And then we are going to go ahead and do our 6 different colored lines. So I'm going to actually paint my paper going this way. So I'm gonna have to make sure I have 6 spaces, 6 even spaces going across. So I'm just gonna draw a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll have 6 spaces. So 1, 2, see where I'm counting the spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we'll have all the different colors in our turkey feathers. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with our first color in the rainbow, which is red. Now this is like a drawing paper, so it's a little thicker than computer paper. And I'm just gonna draw, or I'm sorry, not draw, paint down the line and not go past my line. So there's my red. I'm gonna clean my paintbrush. Oops. Wipe it on my paper towel, and then get some orange and do the same thing, not going past my pencil line as best as I can. And you may want to have something underneath your paper just in case you get a little bit of paint. Maybe some newspaper or something, some scrap paper. And then I'm going to do my yellow. So usually we have, like in the book, they talked about the color indigo, which would be it would be in between blue and violet. And it's like a blue-violet color, but we don't have, or I don't have indigo colored paints. We could always mix it together if we wanted to, or if you wanted to, you could. But then we'd also have another color in between here. So red, orange, yellow, Roy, G, green, Biv, B, blue, indigo would be in between here, and then V, violet. So that's what you would do, and then of course you're going to want to let that dry. Now, so remember I said you could either paint first or dry your feathers first. So if you painted and didn't dry your feathers on, you'd wait for your paper to dry and then go and draw your feathers. Otherwise, once this is dry, you'd be able to cut out your feathers, okay? So, you definitely want to have at least four feathers. You could do 5. These are a little skinnier, but that's all we're going to do for today. So next week you will need your turkey body, your turkey head, your rainbow order paper that you painted or colored, and then you'll need some scissors next week, some crayons or marker, and maybe some orange construction paper, or just some scrap piece of paper with some orange crayons or something that you could color orange with. So, and that's it. Okay, so today I want you guys to upload a picture of your rainbow colored order paper, not today, for next week, and then your turkey body and turkey head circles colored in brown, and that's it. All right, I will see you guys next week. Have a great day.